Dominion with Tawanda. Hi, and welcome to Dominion with Tawanda. I'm founder of the To Be You, the God You movement, where self-mastery is our purpose and the kingdom of God's business is our mission. And today has been such a good day for me. Outside of the birth of my children and 5 years ago deciding to take this journey to work on myself, this has been the best day. I turned 50 today.
Moving it much higher, my spirit takes flight, signs alive.
And I've never felt so authentically me and free. For 45 years, I've been on this search to try to find a sense of belonging, just somebody to say that I belong to them, or like that's me. And I did this for 45 years, and it was exhausting, and it took me on a journey of self-doubt, insecurity, not so much that I didn't feel love or I didn't know I was loved. It was just I just never felt like I belonged, and I'm sure that was because in my mind I always known God. My environment, my family was Christian, so I always knew God and I always knew about Jesus. It's just in my mind, in my perception, God or Jesus was outside of me. I always felt like it's just somebody we're supposed to pray to and expect to hear us and answer our call or our needs. So anytime we wanted him, we had to, reach for him through prayer. I never knew that he was within me, and so because I was unaware of whose place was supposed to fulfill that space, I was always searching, for something, and I didn't understand why. But 5 years ago, I decided I didn't decide. I actually hit my rock bottom. I just couldn't take it no more. People come in, and then I think this is it. I found it, and then they go. And I'm talking about not just intimacy, friendship, relationships, family, and intimacy. I was just searching for somebody to just be that space, fill that void that I felt in my spirit and in my soul. And so I was looking for anybody to fill it. And so through that search, it got really dark, for me. And finally, I hit my rock bottom, and I said, no more. I can't do this. I can't take it, Lord. What is this? What is it? It's something that's blocking, because I know that you won't withhold anything, any good thing from me. And I know just by experience, you have been my protector and my provider, and been provision for me. And so this one thing that I'm wanting, why are you holding this back from me? So I knew enough spiritually to know that he wouldn't not give it to me if it was a desire, because he's given me so much and so many other things. What is this one thing that you holding back from me? So I knew that it was something that I had to go deeper for. And 5 years ago is when I decided to do the work, and self-mastery came to me. First thing God brought to me was identity. I needed to learn who I was, and where I came from. Not my parents, but where I really came from, and really what I process and inside of me. And so when I began this journey, I found Jesus, and I realized the more that I searched for me, I saw him, and I saw through the word what was in me, and I started to align the word of God with what was happening within my mindset, my mental, and my feelings, and my emotions. And I began to have an experience that I had never experienced before, and I began to have a void filled, that I was looking for from external, through this search, this self evaluation, this self assessment, this self examination, came awareness, and it was something that I had never experienced. And the more that I dove into it, the more I learned about myself. Okay, the more I learned about myself. For 45 years, I didn't really know what I liked, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. I had literally told myself that I was an introvert, that I really didn't like people. I really didn't like socializing. I was telling myself this to justify why I was not able to connect, and then when I get intellectual, I would say that people just don't understand me, or I'm a particular person, or I'm unique, which all of that is true, but that had nothing to do with why I was not connecting. And so the closer when I do my work and my journey, the more I would seek him or reach out for him, because God to me is my imagination, or my imagination. I know that I'm the conscious being of him, and so I talk to him just like I'm talking to you, and he works with me in dreams. I mostly get an answer if I ask him something. Once I go to sleep, I'm basically get an answer then, or as soon as I wake up and I start my routine, I get it. He gives me an answer in direction, or some type of guidance, or brings something to remembrance that I need to recall, and then the pieces start connecting. So that's how he works with me. And so through this, I learned what his purpose and his plan and his will was for my life. And so through that, I started asking him, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that I'm called to do here? And so that led me to purpose. And I discovered, what his purpose was for us, for humanity or man. And I found that his purpose for us was dominion, here. And so I got that. I'm gonna teach on this one day, but for the sake of this, I want to stay in context. So I got that, and then I wanted to know, okay, what is it that I'm assigned here to do through dominion? What am I assigned here to do? And he reminded me that I was already walking in my assignment, which is entrepreneurship. And I've been doing that over 25 years now. And I realized, okay, I've been doing it all this time, but I needed to line it up with what God's purpose is. And that's what we all should be doing. Whatever your gift or your calling or your vision, it should line up with the God's purpose, which is to dominate here and spread the good news, which is the kingdom of heaven. Okay. And so I started thinking about how do I do that? You know, how do I bring the two? And so once that answer came, social entrepreneurship and philanthropy is what he brought to me once I understood what that was. And I have been doing these things all the time. So, you know, once I got that together, I kind of knew the direction I was going in, far as purpose and dominion. But for self mastery and self gratification, because my assignment has a lot to do with others, you know, which I enjoy doing. I love doing. It's who I am. So it's no problem, but it was still something missing for me, for the edification and empowerment for self that he was telling me that I was missing. And that's why I was seeking for others. But he wanted something just for me and him. And so the To Be You movement is what came and took that place. And I'm telling you, this journey has been turning me inside out, and I'm so glad about it. You hear what I say? I'm so glad about it. And this morning I woke up and I looked to my left, and I didn't see nobody there. And it's been 25 years that I have had people in my life, you know, and I'm talking about like a mate. I've always had a mate, okay? I've never been without a mate. Like, this is the first birthday that I woke up, I looked to my left, and there was no one there. And I felt like, you know, I'm alone. I see that I'm alone, but I didn't feel lonely at all. And so that said to me that this joy that I have and this thing that I was looking for, it was not from anybody else. It was only from the person that it was supposed to be, and that's my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And so I was glad. I got up, I did my regular routine. My daughter came in at 4 a.m. and surprised me with balloons, and they had a cake for me and my grandkids. We played for a little bit, and then I said, okay, Nana, get back to what she's doing. And so they left. I did some videos. Me and my son did some videos, and then I went and had lunch with a friend, and then I came back home, relaxed, and then I had a massage appointment. So I went and got my massage, and then I went to dinner with my family, and I was back home, and now I'm closing out with you. And so that is literally what I wanted to do. I didn't want a lot going on. I just wanted to be free and doing what I wanted to do and spend time with the people that I wanted to spend time with. And I'm just enjoying learning me and enjoying me. So the thing that I was thinking about before I said I was going to close out with you guys was, where I'm at. I was just thinking, I was reflecting like 20 years ago where I was at and to where I'm at now. And I was just like, God took me to the the heavenly calling and the holy calling and the high calling. And my pastor, he talked on it last Sunday. So I think that's where it really came from, because in my mind I have salvation, transformation, and empowerment. But the Bible references that as salvation is the heavenly calling, and then you have the holy calling, which I references as transformation, and then you have the high calling, which I reference as empowerment. But these are the stages of the kingdom. Okay, these are the stages of the kingdom. As from my perspective, you have salvation, where Jesus is the door. You have to believe on his death, resurrection, and redemption. You have to believe all the different things. I'm not going to get into right now, but Jesus is the door. So that's the way in. He's the structure. He's the author and finisher of our faith. It is on him that we believe, and we connect, to God, Spirit, Creator, I am. And so I was thinking, okay, God, I got that a long time ago. I got that part, but I did not know that it was more to it. And thinking now, what I know now, that there's more, I was trying to find out, where am I at in all of this? And he brought me to the holy call, the transformation, where you process, and where God takes you and sets you apart for him. A lot of people always say sanctification or set apart means to not interact in the worldly things, or they make it about external. Religion makes it about external, when it's really about internal. Okay, it's really about internal. It's really about being set apart and sanctified, and being in a space and a mindset for God. Okay, for him to show you who he is, for you to found yourself and who you are in him. Okay, and I said that's where I'm at right now. It's me and him, and I'm okay with it, and I'm not rushing it, and I'm enjoying it, because I know the next step is empowerment. That's the high calling. And when you come to that, now you take what you know and what you found it, you have to take it out, and you have to impact, and it's a lot of stuff that comes with that. So I was just like, I ain't rushing to get there. I'm gonna let my transition just move on into there, because I know I'm real close. But I like where I'm at right now, because anything that I don't understand, I don't know, I just ask, and it just show up. It's like the missing piece that I've had my whole life. This one little piece that I've been missing my whole life, and now it's there, and I just see the full picture. And I'm telling y'all, it's just a good feeling, And so I'm glad that you're here with me, taking this journey and seeing my my transformation, business wise, I have exceeded, and I have, God has been so gracious for me, but self is something that I'm working through, and I know that we never reach. It's forever moving, it's forever growing, because you'll never know God in his whole fullness, because his ways is not our ways, so you'll be forever reaching him. That's why it's empowerment in the high stage, because you just constantly getting better and better with him. And the great thing about it is he meets us all where we're at, and so we're all so uniquely made, and he knows us all. So I'm just, wherever he wants me to go, I'm gonna go. Whatever he wants me to do, I'm gonna do. One of the things I told him when I started this, I said, I'll do whatever you say, and I'll go wherever you go. I'm familiar with that, but I gotta be me, and teach me, show me, so I'll get the people, you, because I know if I'm me, they'll see you, and to be you, the God you. That's what that means to me. I want to be his arms. I want to be his mouth. I want to be his heart. I want to be all that, through my limbs. But I want you to see him, So I'm just excited about the whole entire walk that I'm about to go to. And to know me 5 years ago, I would never be here. I ran from this. I literally, not because I was afraid or I didn't think I was capable. It's just I was so comfortable in my life, so comfortable with God. I thought that my issue had nothing to do with God. Okay, I thought it had nothing to do with God. So I was pretty comfortable. I had answered all of my own questions and justified all of my own issues, and pretty much felt like I had it all together. And until God had to do a shift for me, and it all came tumbling down, and I had to rebuild it up. So I just want to say thank you guys for a wonderful day. Everybody that wished me all the happy birthdays, and everybody that saw my videos that supported. I did a dance today, and it was my dance of freedom. Okay, it was my dance of freedom, because I just wanted everybody to know that I'm alive and I'm happy. In January, I had surgery. I have this diagnosis. It's called hidradenitis suppurativa, and it's an immune disorder, and it affects your skin. And so I'm at the highest stage, and ever since I was 27 years old, when I got diagnosed. But I probably had it my whole life, because it's an acne thing, and I've had issues with acne my whole entire life. So once I got diagnosed and knew what it was, I've been dealing with this thing ever since, and you're in pain every day. It affects my armpits really bad, and so just imagine having golf balls under your arm with fluid, and very painful. You can't put your arms down, you can't really put your hands up, and really nothing that nobody could do about it. But I end up getting a surgery for that, and that was in January, and it was supposed to be, I know it was a major surgery because they go deep down in the under the dermis, and but I was willing to take the chance, and so they fixed it, but I ended up getting lipedema because they had to, it affected my lymphatic system. And so if you don't know what the lymphatic system is, it's the system that balances your fluids. And so since my lymphatic system is now affected, I have to manually exercise the system to work my fluids, and it's affecting my arms. That's why they look swollen. But God is still on the throne, is still good. And I know that nothing that happens to me comes by coincidence. It's for a purpose and it's for a benefit. And so I count it all joy. So I'm on this routine. Anybody that knows me, I don't really bother God about a lot of stuff, not commonwealth stuff, things that I can take dominion over within my power. And so because I'm aware of what powers I have through him. So I got myself on, I got a therapist. They suggested, they gave me a whole routine. So yoga, and the kind of yoga that I need to be taking is yin yoga, if anybody know anything about that. And I go, whenever it's something, I go full blown in what I do, what I can do to make sure I've done my part. And then after I do my part, I expect God to do the what I can't do. And so I've lined everything up that I need to do and that I need to commit to. And I know that this body, he needs it for his purpose. And I know he's not going to break it down because I need it for the purpose of the kingdom, and the kingdom is within me. So this body has to, it has to surrender. And I'm gonna do my part, and I know God gonna do his. So I'm not really worried. So when you see me on here and you see me dressed very comfortably, and because now my wardrobe is pretty much spandex, you know, and aerobics clothes and yoga clothes, because I got to stay comfortable. My body has to be able to move, and I'm working out throughout all the day. I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna show you where I'm fixing the house, where I can always be moving. I'm doing something that's moving my limbs or something. So my system is going, and my son is getting on a routine with me. So I'm just gonna come. I had planned, my team had planned for me to have so many different outfits to wear, and I said I'll get around to them, but if I'm too tired, I'm not gonna be dressing up, and I'm not gonna be doing makeup, and I just want to be comfortable, and I just want to talk, and I just want to enjoy this season that I'm in. And I pray and I hope and I believe that throughout this journey that he's taking me through, and this season that he's taking me through, that I'm helping somebody. If you know anything about this disease or disorder, and or you want to discuss, I'm open. I done been through every stage. I done tried every method. I almost need to be an advocate for it, and maybe I will throughout my my foundation. I don't know, but God hasn't shown me that. But I know pretty much about it, and now I'm going to learn about lipedema. So if you want to know anything about it or want to start a group, we can. But I know that God is a healer, and this too shall pass, and it's just a part of the journey. So that's me. I'm getting ready to wind down. I'm probably gonna do it in my closet, the winding downs every night. We'll probably do it here. So, as soon as I get off here, I'll start to get undressed, get showered, and then I'll be closing out with a scripture for that I'm gonna start posting on Instagram. So I'm trying to get a routine together because I really want an audience and a community, and I want people to know who I am. I've been so retreat, and I've been so withdrawn from community for so long. To it's like a kid in a candy store. You haven't had candy and you walk in the store and you just want everything. You just want grace. That's kind of the phase I'm in. So if I bring the crazy, it's the crazy. So I just hope that I can help somebody along the way. So I want to say good night, and I want to say, when you walk into the room, make sure you know that the kingdom of heaven is within you, and make sure your presence exude the authority of dominion. Okay, y'all be blessed, stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night.